Hello! Hello, everybody. Let's go here. Jen. Hello, Jen. Umaz. No special, Raymond. Right, hope you're all doing good. Okay. I think I'm ready for you guys now. Hello, James. Welcome to my world, baby. This is Wednesday night. Whoa. Sorry, folks. Just realised the background music was too loud. Just as Mr. Special. In fact, I better stop it because it's going to run on to stuff for the music round tonight, and that'll give the game away, won't it? So let's get the other playlist on and get it all turned down. This is the thing. I was in a bit of a hurry getting here, but everyone's going to be okay. So I'm still getting a few things ready as I speak here, but I thought I'd just get on just before 7 o'clock. Whoa, there we are. Sharing is caring. Beautiful bunny rabbits. These are designed to make you feel warm and fuzzy and make you think, "Ah." And you share, it's cute. And then you share. You hit the button that says share, yeah? Because you get inspired by the fluffiness. Especially the one on the right. The one on the right's really fluffy. If you look carefully, the one on the left's a bit rough, you know? But the one on the... It was, that's right, Raymond. Yeah, it's the Hitchhiker's Guide music. I was using it at the end of my Zoom quiz to play for the winning team because it's kind of epic, you know? It's like sort of winning champion music. Hello, Marion. Lorna. Hello, Noodle Doodles. Yay. Everyone's here. Hello, Karen. There's a name I've not seen for a little while. Lethal Weapon. All right. Nice one. Welcome back. We're going to start very soon. It is 1 minute to 7. I'm going to describe the quiz coming up, and then we are going to hit the first question at 7:05. 7:05. Everything's going to be okay. I think someone in the government said that this week. It's a very effective line. It's what people want to hear. That's the whole point of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, in fact, wasn't it? It's the don't panic, it says on the front of the book. Because there's Encyclopedia Galactica as well in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And the two books do essentially the same task, but the Encyclopedia Galactica is very thorough and proper and well researched. But nobody buys it because the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has nice colours and it says "Don't panic" in big friendly letters on the cover. So people buy that. The Ron Jeremy music is probably now. Yeah, probably more like now, but it's the sort of slightly more epic one that was on when I started. Well, hello, Miss Snow. Thank you very much for setting up one of the Zooms today. Living ca vida loca. Magic. Right. What do I need to set up? I'm talking, but I need to make sure I've got things set up. Let me just give me a second. I'll work things out. I've got the music set up. I've got the wheel of names set up. I've got where am I set up? I think I'm okay, actually. Yeah, well, thank you. Thanks for setting me up. Yeah. I hope they liked it. I think I'm okay. Right. Just got to reset my brain because I've been doing Zoom. Now I'm doing StreamYard, so it's same thing but in a different place on the screen. This is loads simpler. Zoom's weird. Tiki Fifers! Hello there! That's a fair bonnet. Right, folks, what is it? It's 1 minute past 7. I'm going to start explaining the quiz. We're going to hit the first question at 5 minutes past 7, like I said, but a quick explanation. First of all, please share the quiz if you're here. tell some folks about it. The live quiz starts soon. It's very easy to play. You have to answer the questions round by round. Just yourself, just with a pen and a bit of paper. And write them down. At the end of each round, I'll tell you the answers, and then you mark yourself. Then, that's it. Don't put any answers in the chat, because people are just trying to answer the questions. Now, at the end of the... Oh, I didn't do the scores from last time, did I? It's been a real... It's a busy week this week. At the end, I'm going to get you to upload your scores, all right? And I will make the... Is that right? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Not getting a typo point for that because that just annoys me. Oh, Spedge. Nah, it's not on the slides. That's a background admin error. So no point for that one. You do get a point if you point out errors. Mind you, I've said that. Oh, hell. Simon, have a point, right? Even though that annoys me because I found it in one place and corrected it in one place, but I forgot that I had to come to YouTube and do it there as well. So, Wednesdya. And I'll put you on the wheel of names. You're first on. If you don't know what the wheel of names is, don't worry, I'm going to explain it in just a minute. I think there's quite a lot of people doing midweek drinking at the moment, Leslie. The people that I had on the last Zoom call, quite a lot of them were drunk and drinking, and it's okay. We're just human beings trying to get through this mess of a world, and I'm not talking about COVID or pandemics or anything. I'm just saying it's a mess. The whole thing's a mess. Hello, chameleons. Hello, Michael. How you doing? Nice to have you here. Points mean prizes. No, you have the point. You have the point. Myself in a generous mood here. That's what I need to do. Get myself in a generous mood, in a Christmas mood. Yeah. Hire me to do a Zoom quiz. I'm run off my feet this week, but next week back to zero again. So plenty of space in the schedule next week if you want a Zoom quiz for your work. £95. Deadpool, they die, you win. Ask me about Deadpool later if you want to know about that. Right, tonight's sponsors. Here's James the Baker, Edinburgh's most legendary baker and best baker and number one baker, and he will bake shit out of anything. Bake. And when he does bake, he makes brilliant bread, and you can win this bread, the breed, as we call it, and it could get delivered to your house by the baker himself. That's one of tonight's prizes. I'm making Wednesday the Edinburgh quiz, right? Look, there's our previous winner. Loads of bread. Nice. Mr. Wood's Fossils have come on board with the sponsoring game for a few weeks anyway. For the next few weeks, we're going to be giving away fossils tonight. Now, you know that if you live in Edinburgh, you'll know the shop. It's down in the Grass Market at the... which end of the Grass Market? The east end of the Grass Market. Going up to Candlemaker Row. I know the guy there, Matt, and he's given us an ammonite fossil. It's 180 million years old, folks, and you can win that tonight. Absolutely amazing. And Sock Splash are with us as well. They're going to give us a pair of socks. Young up-and-coming sock company from down in Leith. That's Matthew and Beth, and they do the socks and the designs, and their design tonight is Mr. Dolphin. Brilliant. And maybe somebody will win some Bawjaws as well. Scotland's rudest fridge poetry set, available from bawjaws.com. Okay, that's all the prizes. Lots of prizes tonight. Right, it's 5 minutes past 7, which means it's time to start the quiz. Aye, there's quite good prizes tonight. I did a bit of work last week trying to get some new sponsors, and they'll stay for a while. They'll go away, so I have to build it into my schedule to keep getting new sponsors coming in. Thank you very much to James the Baker for continuing to support the quiz from the very start. It's great stuff. Yeah, it does. The Ammonite looks like the new St. James's Centre. Everyone hates the new St. James's Centre. I've decided I'm just going to like it. Socks are bro. Socks are brilliant. Socks are the best. Okay, let's get started. Come on. So remember what I'm saying. Don't shout out the answers in the chat. Just write them down. Okay, here we go. What is the capital city of Pakistan? That's tonight's first question. So what is the capital city of Pakistan? You know the same letter round as the first round, so all of the answers start with the same letter of the alphabet. So once you've got one answer, you can get the other one. So if you don't know this one, wait till you get the letter. You'll work it out. It'll be okay. Question number 2, which computer animated film by Pixar was the fourth highest grossing film of 2018? It was a sequel to a film that came out 14 years before. So 2004 is the original, 2018 is the sequel, Pixar film, animated, and it was highly successful. It took a while for that sequel to come out, but when it did, it was very successful. What was the name of that film? Number 3, Belfast Giants versus Cardiff Devils. What sport do you get that match in? If you're watching the Belfast Giants playing against the Cardiff Devils, what sport is that? Remember, all the answers start with the same letter. Number 4, which photo sharing service did Facebook buy for $1 billion in 2012? That's question number 4. And the final one here, which tiny island off the coast of Mull is home to a monastery founded by St. Columba in the 6th century? Hello, Derek. Hello, Bill. Hello, Jonathan. Hello to everybody. Hello to you if you're not chatting in the chat. That's fine. You can lurk. Right, that's the questions. You tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you've got 5 ready. What is the capital of Pakistan? What's that follow-up film from Pixar 14 years after the original? Very successful film. A family animation film. Cartoon. Computers. Dead good. Never seen it. Belfast Giants, Cardiff Devils. What did Facebook buy for $1 billion in 2012? And St. Columba. What's the island where St. Columba's monastery is? It's just off the coast of Mull. Yeah, there might be some repeats there. The snow. I think most of it isn't, though. So it'll be all right. Because it's not. There was a few questions that I used in the Zoom earlier. But anyway, that was the same letter round, right? Tell me when you're ready. So, ready Maz, ready John, ready Noodle Doodles, ready Derek, ready Janet, ready Leslie, ready Jeannie, ready JP, SP5 ready Marion. Right. Here we go. I'm going to tell you the answers now. You mark yourself at this point. You give yourself 2 points for each correct answer. So, and there's no prizes for biggest score. So, there's no need to cheat. You know what I mean? Did you get a letter? I'm sure you did. Letter I. Not all of those were easy, but I think overall, you would all get the letter. Here come the answers. The capital city of Pakistan is Islamabad. What do you reckon? I think it looks a little bit like Livingston or Glenrothes. Probably Livingston. More. It's the Pentlands in the background. Shopping centre down the front. Islamabad. 2 points for Islamabad. Number 2. The follow-up film from Pixar. Some people say they're not sure about this. It is quite tricky. The correct answer is Incredibles 2. Tricky for a few reasons. You might have thought of Ice Age, but they came out bang, 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 one after the other. And tricky also because you tend to think it's called The Incredibles, but it's just called Incredibles 2. Aye, sorry, Derek. I didn't mean Glenrothes now. I mean Glenrothes in about 2,000 years' time. Belfast Giants, Cardiff Devils. It's ice hockey. There they are. Knocking the ice out of each other. Number 4, Facebook bought for $1 billion Instagram. Went shopping, we got Instagram. And the last one, oh yeah, the little island off the coast of Mull, it is Iona, as in I own a pen. Right, tell me what you got. There is the monastery, very nice. Beautiful. Remember, add your bonus points on. Add 2 if you are a subscriber here at Dr. Paul Quiz. Just hit subscribe. If you're not, you get the 2 points. You add 1 point if you have shared the quiz. Make sure to share. And +1 if it's your birthday. So a potential 14 points there. Usually the maximum is 13. 10 for the questions, +2 for a subscriber, 1 for a share. That's all the answers. Part A got 13 points. 11 for the Noodle Doodles. Didn't get the Incredibles. Went for Ice Age. Yeah. Easy mistake, Tomaika. What a mistake with Tomaika. 12 for the Peaky Five. Need to do a wee share. Graham put Iron Man. It's not Iron Man. Instead of Incredibles. Isengard. What's Isengard? Oh, Islamabad. Yeah, it's easy to get those places mixed up. Right, let's see. Would have been 14 out of 10 for Mr. Doyle, but the nephew just went home an hour ago and it was his birthday. Well, you've got to have the birthday person in the room or in the team. Phone him up, send him the link, get to come on the quiz, be a team with you, and then you get that extra point. Guess number 2. Lucky if I had remembered Ice Age. I think Ice Age is more famous franchise, but I think Incredibles is. I've never seen any of them, but I think they're supposed to be better. I saw one of the Ice Age films. I thought it was alright. Right, picture round. Let's get straight into the picture round. Let's not muck about tonight. Flags. So, which European country's flag is this? This is the second round. I'm just trying to think of a question to get a name on the wheel of names. What is the name of the comedian who does one of the voices in Ice Age? And he used to have this routine where he smoked a lot of fags. I think that was it. That's a kind of half a question off the top of my head. I'm going to quickly look him up and see if there's a guy I'm thinking of. I think he did a song called You're an Asshole as well. Ice Age and trying to get the name from that. First person to put this in the chat will get the points. No, not points. We'll get on the wheel of names. Hey, this Wikipedia is rubbish. I looked up Ice Age and it's given me a page about the cooling of the Earth 10,000 years ago instead of. There we go. So, cast is what I'm looking for. Yeah, right. That's the guy I'm thinking of. So who plays the part of Diego? Yeah, Dennis Leary is correct. So who was first to say Dennis Leary? Nah, not Dave Allen, not John Goodman. Leary, says Kirsten. Kind of half answer type away. And then Dennis Leary, JPS. They spelled Dennis correctly as well. It's one N. So I'll put you both in the wheel. Kirsten and JPS can both go on the wheel. Kirsten, Vinny, and JPS. You're on the wheel of names. If you still don't know what I'm talking about, there's a spinny wheel and a spin it at the end. That's how determines who gets the prizes. So various ways of getting on the wheel as we go through the quiz. Anyway. Get some questions to you here. Right, so number 2, who's the composer? Is it Bach, Beethoven, or Tchaikovsky? This portrait was painted in 1746. Who's the chap? Is it Bach, Beethoven, or Tchaikovsky? That's picture number 2. Picture number 3, name the actress and the character. 1 point for each part. So, a well-known comedy actress. What's her name and what is the name of the character? Famous sketch show character, but it's kind of obscure, the name of the actual character. Scorchio, that's the sketch, that's what the sketch is known as, but what's the name of the character? Okay, number 4, what's the name of this film? Name this, look, there's typos in there because I edited the question, but name the film. Name the 1972 film starring Klaus Kinski in the leading role. So this is, that's Klaus Kinski, that is the film. Came out in 1972. A Journey into Madness. South American jungles. Great film. What is the name of that film? And that's number 4. Number 5 is Spaceship. Or is it? Is this the cockpit of a real spaceship, or is it a made-up one for film and TV? So, have a look at that. What do you reckon? Is that an actual spaceship, a genuine outer space spaceship, or is it just a mock-up for film and TV? Right. That's the questions for picture round. I'll quickly go over them one more time. So, what's the country with that flag? European country. Who's the chap in the picture from 1746 in the back? Beethoven or Tchaikovsky? Name the actress and the character for number 3. 1 point for each part of that. Number 4 is name the film. Came out in 1972, starring Klaus Kinski. That is a tough round, yeah. And is it a real spaceship or a false spaceship? Tell me. Okay, you tell me that you're ready. Couple of guesses, but ready. Tough round for Maz. Ready but not confident, says Marion. Yeah, difficult round. It's quite a nice round, but yeah, there's a couple of difficult ones in the middle. There. Not confident at all. Is everybody ready? I think you are. Anyone just trying to get someone on the tip of their tongue? Too late. If you're not ready, you're not ready. So let's get on with it. Right, picture round. Here come the answers. Now, it is a tough round, but see how it gets on. So, if you don't know this, there's a fairly easy way to remember it. Like, it looks a bit like the flag of England, doesn't it? But with extra crosses. And that's the flag of St. George, and George is Georgia. Yeah, so that's the connection. Georgia for 2 points. Number 2, who's the fat chap? It's Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach. They sit still for 3 days. Debate that. Here comes Louisa. Georgia is not in Europe. It's in Asia. Wonder how I can break this to you. It's in Europe. The Caucasus. It is regarded as a European country. If I type into Wikipedia and I say Georgia, brackets, country, located at the crossroads of Western Asia and Eastern Europe, it is bounded to the west by the Black Sea, to the north by Russia, to the east by Azerbaijan. Yeah, it's in Europe. Crossroads, definitely on the line, but it's regarded as a European country. Georgia's football team play in the European Championships. Georgia is firmly part of the Eurovision Song Contest, although I know that's not necessarily restricted to Europe. It's a European country. Not having any air shite. Number 3, Scorchio. The name of the actress is your old friend Caroline Ahern. And in the Scorchio sketch, her weather presenter character is called Pula Fish. Back me up, people, says Louisa. I don't think they're going to. Louisa, I don't think they're going to buy that. I think they're going to agree with me that Georgia is European. Name this 1972 film starring Klaus Kinski in the leading role. It is Aguirre, The Wrath of God. Great film. That's all I can say, really. Set in South America, they're conquistadors, like they're European conquistadors. They've got 15th century. They've gone down to Brazil, try to find El Dorado, the city code, and they all go mad and die. Right. Spaceship. Is this real or made up? It's real. That's one of the space shuttles. That's an actual space shuttle inside. That's what it looks like. So let's see. Miss Snow, Mr. Graven, Mr. Kilo, all agreeing with me. Well, Katz is agreeing with Louisa. But that's the nature of it. It's right on the boundary between the two continents. And I think it's perfectly reasonable to call it a European country. So that is all the answers. What did you score? That was a difficult round. Yeah, Canada's part of America. That's all right. 8 out of 10 for Living Kavita Luca. That's a good score. Very nice. Went for Malta as the flag. That's a good guess as well. It's a similar-ish flag. Same sort of... well, it's got a Maltese cross and it is red and white. So it's a good answer, but not right. Big Fat Zero. Wow, hardest round of all time. You didn't get back. There was no easy questions in that round. Even the multiple choice ones were... He is, yeah, that's right. I think his original name was Juganishvili or something like that. Caitlin pulled out Aguirre, Wrath of God. Yes. Pulled her right out the back, off the brain. Knew it was Caroline. Wasn't sure the character. Yeah, that was really difficult. Maybe I should have just made it the name of the show. It's the Fast Show, yeah. 10, thanks to a colleague waffling on about the Fast Show and the film the other day. Excellent. That's right, yeah. That's right, yeah. 1 point for each part of the answer. 1 point for a hern, 1 point for fish. Very good, all right. Yeah, okay, Louisa. Hi, Louisa's hammering me now because I've rejected her Georgia claim, so she's hammering me. It's because I've been editing this, and the original question was name the actor. So yeah, you're absolutely right, though. It's a mistake on the slides, so I'll put you on the wheel. Give yourself a point as well. There might be a few more of these coming up, ladies and gentlemen, because I have been editing this, and I've been very, very busy. So there's potentially errors to be found. And remember, if you're the first one to spot an error on the slides and you put it in the chat, then you get a point and you get your name on the wheel of names. Oh, did he? Right. Michael said it first. He probably did. I wasn't looking. Oh, like, you weren't even nearly the first one. There was at least 2 others. Michael it was. Yeah, Michael Craven. I'll put you on the wheel as well. I won't take Louise off. I've typed her on. I'm not gonna delete someone after putting them on the wheel. But Michael, you're on the wheel. Okay, let's crack on. Let's not get bogged down in the nitty-gritty. Let's have a sound round. Okay, so it's a bits and pieces. No, you're looking for my mistakes, not other teams' mistakes. Now you lot are allowed to make mistakes. I'm not supposed to make mistakes, so it's got to be my mistakes. Okay, sound round. Have a look at this. And I'm going to play you a few different clips and you're going to try and associate them with answers on this list. So the first one, and these are all clips that are in some way altered or mixed, you know, nearly all of them anyway. The first one is a tune that's being played too fast. So listen to this tune and try and pick the right answer off the list. Here is clip number 1. It is being played too quickly. Quite liked that, quite enjoyed that. Right, the second one is a piece of music that is being played backwards. Pick out the artist for this. There we go. I enjoyed that one as well. Number 3 is a 1 second wonder. Now this is several slices of different songs by the same artist. Tiny little clips, 1 second clips, all by the same artist. So pick the artist from the list. Here is the 1 second wonder. Oh, that's it. That was shorter than I thought it was going to be. You've heard a little bit of number 4. Number 4 is a television theme tune. Which program had this tune? Quite an individual theme tune. And the last one is 2 answers because it's 2 artists mixed together. Who are the 2 artists in this mix? Great. Brilliant. The mixes have got a lot better since I stopped doing them and started getting them from people who do mixes. I'm going to play these again one more time, just fairly quickly. Second chance to hear. So the first one is being played too fast. This is track number 1. It's like a cute little animal doing that. Right, number 2 is being played backwards. It's good stuff. That is a cover version actually of a tune that was number 1 originally. Right, number 3. Lost track slightly. Number 3 is the 1 second wonder. Who's this artist? Very, very short. So here it is. Nope. Very short. Number 4 is a television theme tune. Name the show. Very good. And the last one is a mix of 2 artists. Name them both. Yeah. Right. Oh, start again. You can't stop that. All right. Okay. Lots of you are ready. So I'm going to crack on to the answers straight away. Take these off. Don't need these now. So the first one being played too quickly. It was called, what was it? Closest thing to crazy, I think the song's called. It's Katie Melua. 2 points for Katie Melua. Or Melua. Don't know how you say it. I think Melua. Accent on the E. Melua. Katie Melua. 2 points anyway. However you say it. Number 2, being played back, was a cover version. The original song was number 1 in the 80s. And then this version was out in... Oops. Oh, man. The 90s, I think, East 17. I was trying to find out when it was, but yeah, 1993. East 17. You've seen most of these now if you were watching. Simple Minds was the 1 second wonder. A very short 1 second wonder, but hopefully there was enough there for you to get that. Number 4 was Some Mothers Do Have Them. You saw Mr. Doyle's comment that, pardon me, that Morse code, number 4 is Morse code for a correct answer. That's because that's how the guy who wrote the tune. He wrote down Some Mothers Do Have Them. He wrote it down in Morse code and then played that on a flute. So, kind of convoluted way to get a tune, but ended up with something quite unique. And the last one is a pair of records put together, one by Metallica and one by Stevie Wonder. Amazing. I didn't know that. Katie Melua was born in Georgia. Which Georgia? Georgia the country or Georgia the US state? I used to know somebody called Georgia. Used to work in a pub. That I did a quiz in many years ago. Anyway, Katie Melua. I'm just looking her up. Melua. Yeah, right enough. Georgian British singer-songwriter. Moved to the UK at the age of 8. First to Belfast. Bloody hell. Georgia to Belfast. Interesting to see what her comparative memory of that is. Right, here's a question for you to get on the wheel. Katie Melua has had one song that's gone to number 1 in the UK. Name that song. How were your scores in that round? Pretty good. 10 for Derek, 10 for Karen. Missed out Stevie Wonder. That's 9. If you got everything else but didn't get Stevie Wonder, it's 9. Nah, not Closest Thing to Heaven. That was the one I paid. 9 billion bicycles. Nah, it's not that one. That got to number 5, according to what I'm looking at. It was with Ava Cassidy. Performed with Ava Cassidy. Another cover version. Got to number 1 in the UK. What are you saying? Didn't get East 17? No, man. Yeah, that's right. Cyrano de Cul-de-Sac. That's correct. What a Wonderful World, which I presume is the old Louis Armstrong thing. Yeah, it is, and that was number 1 in the UK in 2007. So well done, Cyrano de Cul-de-Sac. You have managed to get yourself on the wheel of names, and that's a name I've not seen before. I wonder who it is. Really sure that's not your name you cut about with. How do you get 9 on the sound round? Because it's 2 out of 10 for the right answers, apart from number 5, which is 1 point for Metallica, 1 point for Stevie Wonder. So if you got half of it, then you can get an odd number. Yeah. You see? Okay. Well done, Cyrano de Cul-de-Sac. You're on the wheel Let's move on. What we got? Oh, it's Picto. This is good. Some of you won't have heard of this, but well, I don't know. Maybe you will have heard of it because I sometimes refer to them. But it's a slightly obscure band. I'm going to give you a picture clue, and the first person. No, actually, not the first person. No, it's just you've got 60 seconds to try and work it out. Right? Don't shout out the answer in the chat for this one. And that's it. Let's. You got 60 seconds. Okay, here we go. Here is this, this, and that. And there goes the seconds now. Yeah, you've got 60 seconds to try and solve this. Use the picture clues to put together the name of a band. Don't shout out the answers in the chat. Just write it down. You've got the full 60 seconds to try and work it out. Well, you've got 45 now. It's a more obscure band than I would normally put at this section. A couple of you got it. That's good stuff. They're a punk band, American band. Hard rock or punk rock. One of my favourites. Quite an aggressive sound. You have to be in the mood. You've got no idea. You can still solve this. If you just say what you see from left to right, then it's there. The answer's there. Quite a lot of you have got it. Noodle Doodles haven't got a clue. We're down to 1 second. We're down to no seconds. Loads of you have got it, or say you've got it. That's pretty straightforward if you know it. But it's 3 points if you got this right, and it is the Butthole Surfers. Yeah. So that's a rifle butt. It's a golf hole, and it's a pair of surfers. Butthole Surf. Marion, have the points for that. If you've never heard of the band, but you managed to get that, then perfect. Yeah, yourself 3 points. It's the Butthole Surfers, of course. A tremendous noise. If you ask me at the end, I'll play some Butthole Surfers if you don't know. Okay, right. Let's move on. Oh, Hexo. That's the stuff. That's what I want to see. Never heard of them, but got it anyway. Nice. Nicely played, Jenny. Yeah, good. Same for you, Marion. Well done. Right. Hexo. You know Hexo. If you don't know Hexo, this is Hexo. So there's a Hexo board over here, and you have to find answers that are on the board. The letters for each answer go together, but the different answers can be in different parts of the board. So this is an example. This is not the actual questions. This is just to show you how it works instead of me trying to explain it. So if I said lead singer Queen, you'd find FM, Freddie Mercury. Next question, UK state broadcaster. You would quickly say, oh yeah, BBC, and you'd find it on the grid. There it is, BBC. So you just got to find the answers on the grid. You understand? Here we go. So here is tonight's Hexo. Okay, first one is a football club who are based at a ground called Loftus Road. English football club. And their home stadium or ground is called Loftus Road. That is question number 1 in the Hexo. Number 2. Number 2 is a private club for drivers. 3 letters. By the way, the letters in brackets is how many letters it is. Which I'm sure you know. Might be able to give you some more information, but I'm just opening questions for this quiz because otherwise I'm doing it from memory. Number 3 is a 2-letter one. It's a new town in Buckinghamshire, down in England. A new town. A place that was built post-war to take a large amount of spillover population from London, much in the same way that we have Glenrothes and Livingston and East Kilbride and stuff like that. They've got new towns down there as well. This is one of them. It's in Buckinghamshire, 2 letters. Number 4 is Rolling Stones' song that was a hit in 1971 for them. And more recently, it was covered by Susan Boyle. and she had a hit with it as well. So that was 2 letters. What's the name of that song? Rolling Stones originally, but Susan Boyle, the world's greatest singer, also had a hit with it. And the last one, number 5, David Walliams' book. Came out in 2009. Kids' book. And in the story, a 12-year-old girl makes friends with a homeless man. What is the title of that book? It's 2 letters. Okay. So I'll just go over those one more time. You tell me if you are ready. Just got to find those answers on the grid. You don't actually have to know the actual answers. You just got to get the letters. All right? Even if you just get the letters, you get the points. So Loftus Road is the home ground of the football club with 3 letters. It's a London football club. I'll give you that as well. Number 2 is a private club for drivers. Its headquarters is in London. And it used to own a roadside assistance automotive services company with the same name, but they've sold that. It's associated with King Edward VII. That's the way to play it. This round's not for me. Gonna have some beer. That's a good attitude. Newtown in Buckinghamshire, 2 letters. Number 3, spillover, post-war, large city. I think they can't remember what the population is. Oh no, it's here. 250,000 people, round about half the size of Edinburgh, but a new town. Number 4, a Rolling Stones song that was covered by Susan Boyle. Both had hits with it. And the last one, a David Walliams book, kids' book. 12-year-old girl makes friends with a homeless character. The name of the homeless character is the name of the book. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you have told me that you're ready. I'll wait for a few more before I tell you the answers. And I'll just take a moment. I'll remind you that I'm doing Christmas Day. I was going to do a later one on Christmas Day as well, but I've decided I'm just going to do Christmas Day at 3 o'clock, right? Just one quiz on Christmas Day. I was originally going to do one late at night as well, but I might do one on Boxing Day as well. So only one on Christmas Day, 3 o'clock. But maybe 9 o'clock, maybe a later one on Boxing Day. I'll think about that tonight. Also, I might be back on the radio this week. Radio Scotland, we're back on the phone again. So good. Right, okay, lots of people are ready. I'm going to move on. Hexo! You all like the Hexo, don't you? Still like the Hexo. I like the Hexo. It's got a little novelty factor about it. Right, Footy Club at Loftus Road. Here come the answers. Remember, you don't need the full answers. You just need the letters to get the points, all right? So, 2 points if you manage to pick out QPR. There it is. QPR is Queen's Park Rangers. That's the name of the football team. QPR is all you needed for the points. Number 2, private club for drivers, headquartered in London, associated with Edward VII. That's the RAC, Royal Automobile Club, but the RAC. Still a private club. I think they got a big office or a big club facility in Glasgow as well. They used to have anyway. Blytheswood Square in Glasgow. They used to have one. Number 3, a new town in Buckinghamshire. Great big place. It's quite famous in its own way. It's Milton Keynes. MK is Milton Keynes. Famous for the... Actually, famous for what? Famous for the concrete... What? What am I going to say if I say concrete something and it's to do with Milton Keynes? First to answer that in the chat will go on the wheel. A little bonus question there. Concrete something at Milton Keynes. Well, what's the first thing people talk about if you tell them about Milton Keynes? That's it. Yeah, cows. Yeah, roundabouts is one thing, but concrete, cows. Cows is correct. So Alan, nice one, is on the wheel. Well done. I don't know the story. I think it was a piece of art. You know, it's like, it used to all be fields, yeah, then they made it into this wilderness of the soul connected by roundabouts. And to decorate the place and make it look more rustic and bucolic, they put some cows in there, but the cows are made out of concrete. and the people weren't fooled. People are like, nah, that's just concrete cows. Open University is down there as well, yeah, but concrete cows. Okay, Wild Horses was the Rolling Stones song. Did you get that one? Thought that was quite tricky. And the last one, David Walliams' book, 12-year-old girl makes friends with a tramp who doesn't smell very good. In fact, he's called Mr. Stink. Mr. Stink is the name of the book and the name of the character. All right. What'd you score? That was. Now, I know Miss Snow was saying that wasn't the round for her. Miss Snow is from Canada. Canada. Sorry, get the name right. Canada. And looking at this, it's quite a UK centric set of answers there. I had no idea about the Williams book. Well, it kind of depends if you've got kids, really. I think. Well, what's this? What's this? They should put some of those in the Pentlands would be less likely to attack folk. Aye, that's right. Aye, the cows have been getting angry recently, going for people. Well, fair's fair, innit? I mean, we slaughtered them by the absolute thousand, if not by the million. Occasionally they take one of us out. It's kind of fair dues. Yeah, Welling Garden. Yeah, that was. I think I kind of left those letters on there on purpose. The usual name for that is Welling Garden City. Only 4 for Louisa. No! 8 points for living like a vida loca. It's pretty good. Anyone get a 10? Yes. Sausage Rolls got a 10. Kirsty got a 10. Good stuff. The Dominion of Kanakakakara. We guessed honky tonk women, but it was the right letters. Yeah, right enough. Brilliant. I didn't think of that. That's great. Susan Boyle doing honky tonk. I'm a honky tonk women. That'd be something to see, wouldn't it? Yeah, you get stuck in there, Miss Snow. Have you beer? Janet is also a Canadian. And she's not happy. What? Because she's Canadian. I mean, you need to try and be at least a little bit proud of where you come from. To their time, though, was it not like the 1960s when Canada became like technically independent? Something like that. Something stupid. They still got a queen. It's like New Zealand and Australia and all that mob. They've still got a queen as head of state. And they're like cucks. You know what I mean? They need to cut loose. Hangman, time for a hangman. Right, this is you get your name on the wheel if you're the first person to solve the hangman. Now, what kind of hangman I've got tonight? Let's have a look. We have a place. Yeah, that's one of the little beauties of Exo, Louisa. If you've got the right letters, you get the points. Fine. Right, so Gary's given us an H. That's the game. Give us some letters, folks. I'll pick them out. And then first to guess the actual solution. AELKS. That's the first one. So HAEL. Let's try these and see who can guess it. It's not Barnard Castle. I saw that guess. It's not right. So H. No, there's no H. Is there an A? Yes, there's an A. Better keep my eye on your guesses as well. E. No. L. Yes. K. Yeah. Yeah, there is a K. I wasn't sure about it. Of course, yeah. It's not Milton Keynes. Good guess. S. Hampton Palace. Caesar's Palace. No, it's not a palace. Let's get some other letters here. We've got I, E, U, D. I, E. Oh, no, no E's. U and D. Yeah, there's a D. Someone's going to get it now. I'm pretty sure. Dundalk Castle. No, that's not right. That's a good guess. Simon's gone for the letter N. Let's see if there's an N. Apologies if I'm ignoring your letter guesses because there was quite a few above and they've gone away now. Can't see them. So just keep guessing letters if you want letters. Oh, it's too late. Gary McInnes. Boom. Norfolk Broads. I pressed it and then it all jumped up. It was Gary who got it first. Then Alan got it. Then Raymond got it. Then Louisa got it. So it was Gary who was first. Excellent stuff, Gary. It is the Norfolk Broads. Oh, would have solved it. Look at that. R, pretty tasty as well. Bit of an F and a bit of a B. Yay. Gary, nice one. You're on the wheel. Yeah, good job, Gary. Well played. Let's move on. The Norfolk Broads, of course, waterways in the eastern part of Norfolk. Probably find Alan Partridge down there. 50-50 round. Right, 2 rounds left. Oh, it's 7 minutes to. I better hurry up. 50-50 questions. Just pick the right answers, all right? Number 1. In the USA, what sport is played by the New York Knicks? Basketball or soccer, which is football? Pardon me. So 50-50 rounds, just really straightforward. Just pick the right answer of the 2. Number 2. Carol Landsteiner won the Nobel Prize in 1930 for discovering what? Was it black holes or blood types? What did Carl Landsteiner discover? Then he got the Nobel Prize in 1930. Black holes or blood types? 3. Which country drinks the largest amount of wine per head of population? Greenland or Portugal? 2 quite different countries with different ways of doing things. But who puts away the most wine per head of population? Greenland or Portugal? Number 4. Which of these is closer to Edinburgh as the crow flies? Nigeria or the North Pole? Where are we closer to here in Edinburgh? I say we. I know some of you are not in Edinburgh, but I am. I know quite a lot of you are. So if you're in Edinburgh, are you nearer Nigeria or nearer the North Pole? Aye, Greenland isn't a country, but it's definitely a quiz option. You can call it a country. It's like an independent kingdom within. It was an independent. It was a semi-autonomous region within the Kingdom of Denmark, something like that. It's good enough to call it a country. Yes or no, Tiger Tim Henman. Did British ex-tennis professional Tim Henman ever reach the final of the men's singles at Wimbledon during his career? Yes or no? Tiger Tim Henman, man. Inventor of the unconvincing fist pump. But did he ever get to the final of Wimbledon? Yes or no? You're on the wheel already, Louisa. Shout about Greenland. Nah, that's weak. Right, that's the 5 questions. Tell me if you're ready. Here they are one more time. New York Knicks, basketball or soccer, Carl Landsteiner, black holes or blood types? Country drinks the most wine. Country or semi-autonomous region, part of a larger kingdom, drinks the most wine per head. Which entity, which polity drinks the most wine per head of population? Is it Greenland or Portugal? Where is Edinburgh closer to, Nigeria or the North Pole? And did Tim Henman ever get to the final of Wimbledon? Yes or no? Do I want pennies or not? Aye, yeah, no, you're welcome. I love it. I love it. You keep it coming, but it was just I don't think you're right in this case. The word country is, I mean, it's a concept, isn't it? There's plenty of people in Scotland who'll say Scotland is a country, and there's other people who say Scotland is not a country. Uh, kind of 50-50. Some people say it is country, but it should be that sort of country. People say it's definitely a full-on country, and so on. And all over the world, there's similar situations. Catalonia. Is that a country? Some people think so. Okay. There's a lot of opinion in that country thing. So I reckon Greenland is a country. It's pretty independent of Denmark. Right, 50-50. Loads of people ready. Let's go. Let's get the answers on. 2 points for each of these. New York Knicks, they are a basketball team. New York Knicks. Here's a trivia one to get you on the wheel. What is the venue they play at? Where do the New York Knicks play their games? Their home games? I think I know the answer, but I'm just quickly looking it up. Yep. Let's see who's first to get this right. Don't see any answers yet. What's the name of the... Yeah, that's right. Lots of you know it. It's just a question of who's first. Let's have a look. It's Mr. Crawford again. Madison Square Garden. That's right. So for the second time tonight, Alan's on the wheel. Maybe he's going to win something. Maybe not. It is Madison Square Garden. Well, that's the thing, Jen. You know, it's that's the gamble. The gamble is how short can you type it where I still recognise it. You know, it's a razor's edge thing at the best of times, right? Karl Einsteiner, black holes of blood types. It's blood types was his invention or discovery. Right, most wine per head. Who tucks away all the wine? It's the Portuguesers. Yeah. Greenland's probably sambuca or vodka, I would imagine. Don't have the stats here, but Portuguese drink wine basically for breakfast, dinner, and tea. The whole works. Aye, but you see, if you go that short, then I wouldn't recognise it. You know what I mean? It's a tough game. No one said this is going to be easy. Which is closer to Edinburgh as crow flies? There's about 600 miles in it. We are slightly closer to the North Pole. The North Pole. Yeah, I would definitely move to Portugal given the chance. I understand they got 3 taps in their sinks. Hot, cold, wine. I don't know about MSG. It might have done. I don't know. I mean, if it's enough to let me know that you know the answer, then yeah. I might have thought monosodium glutamate for that. Obviously, that's not. They don't play their games at monosodium glutamate. So yeah, I might have taken that. We'll never know. Right, Tim Henman. Did he ever get to the final of Wimbledon? The answer is no, ladies and gentlemen. He got beaten every single time because he's pish. A study was done on this, and it turned out Tim Henman is the worst tennis player of all time. So that's the 5 answers. Basketball, blood groups, Portugal, the North Pole, and no, definitely not. Down in flames. 6 out of 10 is not down in flames. 6 out of 10 is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Unless you were getting like full scores so far. Look, Sausage Rolls have nailed a 10. Mr. Doyle's named a 10. Kirsty Powell, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 points. I'm losing my mind slightly. Chameleons, but our brains hurt now. Aye, that was a tricky round. Good one to get 10 on. That's for sure. 10 for the Spedge. It was high. Every single year, Tim Henman got a semi. And then that was it. So double or bust, we have arrived at double or bust. You ready? Now, do I need to explain the rules? It's 1 minute past 8, so I'm running late, so let's just get on with it. But basically, you choose how many of these you want to answer. This is the last round. After this round, I'll get you to upload your scores. You score double for right answers, 4 points for a correct answer. So you can get 20 points here and go all the way to the top. But there's jeopardy. You run the risk of going bust. If you put one wrong answer in this round, you get 0 points for the round. Okay. So you have to decide which ones you're going to answer. You can leave blanks. That's okay. Nothing happens. But if you get one actually wrong, you get 0 for the round. All right. Here we go. Rugby. Don't often ask about rugby, but here we are. In rugby union, which country won the first World Cup, which was in 1987? So loads of typos there, but I spotted them first. So you don't get the point for that one. And typos. So the first country to win the World Cup in rugby union, and it was held in 1987. Tips? I'll ask in a second. I'll just get the questions done first, Lorna. Thanks, though. Appreciate it. Number 2. According to the first verse of the Elvis Presley song Heartbreak Hotel, which street is Heartbreak Hotel located on? Right. Bill's the first person that properly made me laugh tonight. So it's on the wheel. Unanswered scientific questions of our time. Number 3. Which American singer had a string of chart hits through the 1950s and 1960s and also starred in several films, such as Von Ryan's Express and The Man with the Golden Arm? So who's that? Very popular entertainer, singer mainly, also did films. 50s and 60s was their heyday. Starred in films such as Von Ryan's Express and The Man with the Golden Arm. Who is the superstar there? That's question number 3. Double or bust. Number 4 is this. Which country was the birthplace of the science and science fiction writer Isaac Asimov? Isaac Asimov, I'm pretty sure, is dead. Let me just check. But where was he born? Which country was he born in? He died in 1992. He became American, right? He moved to America, became an American citizen. But which European country was he born in? And number 5. What year? Right, you got to get this spot on or 1 year out. What year was the quiz program Who Wants to Be a Millionaire first on UK television? All right. One of the best quiz shows of all time. I think it's the best. It's just brilliant. But what year was it first broadcast? Plus or minus 1 year. So if you get it spot on, you get the points. If you're 1 year out, you get the points. If you're 2 years out, you get busts. So you decide which ones you wanna answer, and then decide if you're ready or not. I'm going to give you a link just now. Lorna was asking about tips. Yes, I do this for tips. So if anyone's got a tip for me, other than get some better questions, then I'd be delighted to receive tips. I have a link, which I'm about to put. You can always find the link in the description anyway, underneath the video. Link is always there, but I'll put it in here. Thank you to those of you who have donated and do donate, and I really appreciate it. It's just about keeping body and soul together. Although I am desperate for the pubs to get back open so I can go and make money the normal way. Who knows? I'll keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this even when the pubs reopen. It's been nearly a year. It's been about the best part of a year now. Right, anyway, quick recap on these questions. First World Cup, Rugby Union, who was the winning team? What street is Heartbreak Hotel on? Who was in The Man with the Golden Arm and Von Ryan's Express, and also a big-time singer in the 50s and 60s? Isaac Asimov was born in which country? Yeah, it's a European country. Well, exactly. You're all going to start arguing about that again, but it's I regard it as a European country. So you can do with that information whatever you like. And what year was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire first on television? Plus or minus 1 year? Yeah, it is. I think it is. Yeah. Woosing out with one answer. Thank you, Mr. Spedge. Appreciate it. Now, tell me when you're ready, folks. No, don't look like there's too many people going balls out. There's the Fabians. They're going balls out. Balls out is a declaration of intent that they are laying their balls on the table of truth, ready to be crushed by the encyclopedia of flat balls, which means answering all five. You reckon? I think it's quite easy tonight. Why the hell does PayPal ask me to verify who I am when I send a tip? I don't know. Does it do that for everybody? Thanks for bothering to send a tip. I must look at some other ways because I know some people get some people get put off by PayPal. Let's say. Yes, I will. Sorry, Louisa. I thought I'd done that already, but I don't think now that you mention it, I don't think I have. First winners of the Rugby Union World Cup. Street for Heartbreak Hotel. According to the lyrics, what street is the hotel on? Who's the singer? Von Ryan's Express, Man with the Golden Arm. Really popular singer, 50s and 60s. Birthplace of Isaac Asimov, just the country. And Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? What year was it first on television? Okay. Thank you very much, Tim. Really appreciate that. Thanks very much. Okay, you're all ready. Let's get on to the answers and we'll find out how this went. So double or bust. And I tell you what, we're going to spin for prizes immediately after the answers for one prize. Then we'll do games for names. Then we'll do more spins at 1:30. Okay. So Rugby Union. I don't like rugby. I just don't. I've never understood it. Don't get it. So, but New Zealand. That's one thing I know. They're the best at it. They always win it. And they won it the first time it was held. 1987 was New Zealand. 4 points if you went for that and got it right. Bust if you got bust. Do tell us if you get bust. Tell us what you get bust on if you do get bust. Heartbreak Hotel, Lonely Street is the location of Heartbreak Hotel. There it is. See, somebody's taking advantage of the song, opened up Heartbreak Hotel on Lonely Street. You can go there. Great stuff. I think that particular one's in Miami or somewhere down Florida. Anyway, the Keys, maybe. Number 3, Von Ryan's Express and The Man with the Golden Arm. I noticed somebody saying, what? The Man with the Golden Arm? Yes, it is The Man with the Golden Arm. Very similar title to a different film, Man with a Golden Gun, but this is The Golden Arm, and it is Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. There he is on the set of Von Ryan's Express, a World War II movie. He was pretty much the biggest star in the world round about then. Films and movies. Big star. Number 4, Isaac Asimov was born in Russia, or you could say the Soviet Union. Either answer is fine. 1920 he was born. In the Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic, as it was at the time. But if you said Russia or Soviet Union or anything like that, USSR, that's fine. Was he born? A place called Petrovichi, Smolensk. That is the Russian part of Russia, if you know what I mean. That's right. Aye, Man with the Golden Arm. It's about heroin addiction. See Frank Sinatra jacking up. And Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Right. My favourite quiz show, I think, ever. And it was first broadcast in 1998. Are you close enough? Or did you get bust? Let us know. So 97, 98, or 99. You had to get one of those. It was maybe a little bit harsh asking for 1 year each way, but I guess that's just because I know it so well and can't help thinking that other people know it well as well, but maybe you don't. New Zealand, Lonely Street, Frank Sinatra, Russia, 97 to 99. Look at that. Come on. Ms. Duff, 20 points. Boom, shakalaka. That's I Am Smarticus. Will be expected to see their name near the top of the scores again. $16. Left number 3 well alone. Didn't know that. Fair enough. Guess 99. Whoa, nice. Just inside. 16. 59 total. 10 out of 10. I'll be 20, won't it? Went for 99. Yeah, pre-millennium. Back in the good old days, when everything was all right. Bastardo. Would you get bust on, Louisa? Tell us. 12 points in the last round. Total 96 for Ms. Duff. Right, I'm going to give you the link to upload your scores now, everybody. Please upload your scores. I will make the league table. I better do it tonight. I'm so busy over the next couple of days. I better do this tonight. Nah, 53 is all right. There was a show about 7 millionaire winners 2 days ago. I didn't know that. I don't really watch TV. So what was the story? Were they all right, or have they all blown it? Well, Cat's trying to stir the pot. Come on. 1991. Oh, blimey. Nah, that's more like your... What was the top quiz show in 1991? I was still the days when Mastermind was good. And I think that was probably in the zone where University Challenge had disappeared before it came back. I'm not sure. Because University Challenge was ITV for a couple of decades with the old Bamber Gascoigne. And it ran its course. It got shifted around the schedules. They were broadcasting at daytime. And didn't get an audience, and they cancelled it. But then it came back. Yeah, so it cancelled 1987, and it was revived in 1994. So yeah, BBC brought it back with Jeremy Paxman. He's still doing it, isn't he? I don't watch it. I notice on whatever night it is, Monday nights, I think, Twitter was crazy for University Challenge. It's the quiz of the week. It's the sale of the century. I need to apply for it again. I applied for it last time. Didn't get on. Need to apply. That's the one I really want to go on, is Millionaire, because I think I've got a good chance of getting enough money to sort myself out. Bet. Maybe. Bullseye. Bullseye was a ferociously brilliant game show. Is it the greatest of all time? I don't know. Maybe it is. Yeah, I know. I know that one. Yeah, it's an American Millionaire. I think, was it not the first millionaire winner in America in the US version? I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was the first guy to win $1 million. And was it not the case that he did not use his lifelines all the way through? He had 3 lifelines. The last question. 50-50, ask the audience, who at that point is useless anyway. And phone a friend. And that was the first time he used a lifeline. And he phoned his dad. Not to ask him a question, just to tell him, by the way, Dad, I'm about to win $1 million. Like that. It's not Paxman doing Millionaire, though, is it? It's Paxman doing University Challenge, but Paxman Who's doing Millionaire now? It's Jeremy Clarkson, the other knob. I've only ever seen Only Connect once, and I was tremendously drunk, and I thought it was too difficult, but it might have been because I was drunk. I have to point out that I am the only scribe. I am only the scribe. Why is that? Have you got a low score? All right. You're just talking about getting bust. Yeah. Some of you guys are too young to know this, but for old folk like me, it was a big deal when Millionaire came on the telly. It was amazing. What's this? Who? Hang on. All right. Oh, the guy from Millionaire was from Hamden. That's great. Yeah, Only Connect, like getting one right a week is the kind of thrill that you get from University Challenge as well. Really difficult questions. That's the idea. Brilliant. £1,000 worth of awful clothes was winning a prize once on Bullseye. That's great. Here's £1,000 worth of absolute tat. Well done. BFH. Right. Oh, I said I was going to do a prize right now, so let's do that. In fact, yeah, I will, because it's 20 past 8. I'll do one prize, then we'll do games for names, then we'll do the other ones, right? So everyone who's on the wheel so far, get ready for excitement. Prepare to be excited. Here comes the excitement tab. Share the screen. Now, Chrome tab, wheel of names. That's what we want. All right. So that's the names I've been typing in here. There's the wheel. Shrink it a little. You can see it all in one place, right? Good stuff. Okay. First prize tonight. I'm going to make the first prize, not as in first prize, as in the best, but just the first one I give away. A packet of Bodjaws, right? This is Scotland's rudest, most foul-mouthed fridge poetry. It's your standard fridge poetry, but it's really, really rude, and it's Scottish. And you can get that from bawjaws.com. Okay? It's only £6 a pack. And if you order now, probably send just in time to get there for Christmas. Is Christmas a thing this year? I'm sure it is. For some people. So, right, I'm going to spin the wheel. Let's find out who's going to win the spin for Bodjaws. Let's go. Remember to listen out for the computer lady who's going to read out the winner. Spedge, Kirsten, JPS. JB's. That's how computer lady interpreted that. She went for JB's. JB's. Thank you, computer lady. Well done, JPS. Right, you're a winner of the Bodjaws, and I've successfully written that down, so that should eventuate. So I'll take you off the wheel. Still got a chance to get on again. Let's play games for names now. Look, I didn't do live stuff last time. If you want to do live stuff, come on in. Great to see a new face. So if anyone wants to come and do a live thing, we'll do dead or alive or true or false, right? Where am I? I'm slightly lost here. Here we go. Jimmy's. Jimmy's. And while someone's phoning in, we'll do a where am I? Should we do a where am I? Let's do a where am I. So I'm going to stop this screen. Make sure that there's no... Yeah, we're all right here. So I'm going to do... Let's do a little bit of where am I? First to get this right, we'll get on the wheel as well. Games for names is what we're talking about. So here we go. Here's where am I? Where am I? Let's have a look around. This is Google Street View with all the labels removed. But where am I? There's It's fairly standard looking street. Some people going for a walk. Guy with white hair. Guy with a blue shirt. See what's going on. Le bus. What does that mean? There's a little newsstand there. Some sort of bikey things going on. Now, what if we go out of here? What's going on? Oh, look, it's a completely different day. Good weather. Now, where could this be? Oh, someone's got it right. We've got a right answer. Wait, oh, look. Oh, yeah. Wow. First guess was Paris, then Melbourne, then Toulouse, then Lisbon, then Marseille, and it was Maz. Maz! It is Marseille. It's the old port at Marseille. Yeah, our French people cutting about doing Marseille type things. I was there when I was about 10. We got a boat. Got a boat from over there out to the castle on the island. It's great. Oh, look, there's a nice wee. What's this? Ce qui panorama Notre-Dame de la Garde. That means on Thursdays I do the dishes. Very good, Maz. Right, I'm gonna stick you on the wheel, and we've got some phoning in action. So Maz Elizabeth. There we go. Right. Okay. We'll maybe fit in another one of those, but right now we're gonna say hello to Ms. Snow. Hello. Hello. We can't hear you. We can hear you probably. Hello.
Hiya.
Yeah, all right. We can hear you. Fantastic. So, do you want a little shot at true or false?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, yeah, why not? Yeah, that's good attitude. Right, let's get a little bit of true or false on here. The game is that you get your name on the wheel anyway, Ms. Snow, just simply for phoning in. But you can get another name on the wheel. You get your second name on the wheel if you get more than half of these right. I'm going to ask you 5. You've got to get 3 out of 5 true or false answers correct to get a second name on the wheel. All right, ready? Here we go. So, true or false? In 1966, the World Cup football took place in England, and North Korea qualified. And when the North Korean team were travelling around England on the bus between their hotel and the stadium, they had to wear blindfolds. Is that true or false?
False.
It is false. They were free to look around. It was perfectly fine. Well done. Good stuff. What's one? Pardon me. One correct answer out of 1. We were going great guns so far. Okay. Yeah. A man in New Zealand, true or false, received a phone bill from the company and his phone company, and it had an itemized thing on the bill saying that he was being charged more because he was, quote, an arrogant bastard, unquote. Is that true or false? So a man got an extra bill for being an arrogant bastard. Is that true or false?
True.
It is true. Yay!
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know if he deserved it. I don't know the guy, and but it definitely happened. So that's 2. Like you can't screw this up now. You've got 3 more questions to get 1 more right answer. You're bound to do this, right? Okay, true or
Okay.
false? Hey, I've got a Canada question for you. In the 1920s, it was so cold that Niagara Falls completely froze over. Is that true or false?
I'm actually not from that side of Canada, so if I get this wrong, I'm gonna say true.
It is true.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
trucking. All right. So, Miss Snow, you've got
Yay.
2 real, not a single mistake there. Bang, bang, bang. True or false, true or false, true or false. Well done. Thank you very much.
Thanks, pal.
And thanks for today. Thanks for getting me on that gig. Really appreciate it. Right. Mr. John was here. Hello. How you doing?
Hi there.
Hey. I'm going to go straight into it. I'm going to try and get as much of this done possible before the time. So we're going to go straight into true or false. Mr. Dial, true or false? A British Airways flight once turned around after taking off from Heathrow and had to land back at Heathrow after someone did a poo in the toilet that was so smelly that they decided the flight was now unsafe and they had to go back and land in London. Is that true or false?
True.
It is true. It's a poo true. True poo, true poo. That's one out. That's poo out of poo. 1 out of 1. Great stuff. Was it you?
On that flight.
You were on that flight. Okay, say no more. True or false? Let's see. True or false? The soft drink Dr. Pepper was named after a real man who was called Dr. Pepper. Is that true or false?
Go with true.
It is true. 2 out of 2. Everyone's storming the true or false tonight. Great work. You've only got to get 1 right out of the next 3. Surely this can't go wrong now. True or false? During the time that he was Prime Minister of Britain, Winston Churchill pissed his trousers on at least 7 known occasions while making a speech in the House of Commons. Is that true or false? Winston Churchill pissed himself, like, on the record at least 7 times. Is that true or false?
I'll go with true for that one.
No, it's false. No, he was a well-renowned statesman, and he liked to drink, but he knew that you're not supposed to piss yourself when you're doing speeches in the House of Commons. So
yeah, he was a well-known naturist, though.
Was he?
Yes.
He liked to whack out. Yeah. Well, speaking of the naked male form, here's a question. The biggest testicles ever recorded belonged to a Japanese man and weighed more than 50 pounds each. True or false? The biggest balls in the world ever belonged to a Japanese fella. 50 pound per ball. Is that true or false?
I heard about an Indian man. I'll go with true for that one.
No, it's false. It's way too heavy. No. Bad luck. All right, well, you've pulled failure back from the brink of complete success. It's 2-2. You just need to get the last one right, though. That's all you got to do. Just get the last one right. True or false? The medieval French king, Charles the Mad, got his name after he painted his castle pink and then ordered his troops to demolish it because the pink frightened him. Is that true or false? Charles the Mad painted a castle pink.
I'm going to go with true for that.
Oh no, it's false. Oh no, it's a disaster.
Oh well.
You were cruising. Everything was going your way, but I
got all my snows correct.
Doesn't count. That's the old Potmaster thing where the guy says, "Oh, I got more on his questions, Ken," and Ken goes, "That's the gamble." Anyway, you've got your name on the wheel once, so that's good stuff. And I'm going to crack on because Leslie's lined up to talk to us as well. Thank you. See you later. Right. I got time for one more. It's Leslie. Hello.
Hello.
How's things?
Yeah, shite.
Great. Fantastic. Tremendous.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, you don't have to say it's fine. If things are bloody awful, you can say it.
Could be worse.
Right, okay. Well, that was very British. That went from awful to fine to could be worse. That was basically every British response in one response. Right, true or false? You know how this goes. I better hurry up because I'm over time already. True or false? Leslie, the animals at London Zoo that are most popular with the visitors are the chimpanzees. Is that true or false?
What do you think it is instead? Graham says false.
Aye, but what do you say?
Well, I'll go with him.
It's true.
Oh, you bastard.
Everybody likes chimps. There's not a person alive who doesn't love chimpanzees. You know that? Come on,
you said pandas or something.
Ah, no one likes them. They're rubbish. They just sit there and do nothing. Chimpanzees are the best, and everybody knows it. Right. True or false? TV presenter Noel Edmonds is one of only around about 100 people in the UK who have reached the highest level in the Jeet Kune Do School of Martial Arts. Is that true or false? So Jeet Kune Do, Noel Edmonds is in one of the.
He did do loads of bodybuilding, didn't he? He did get all buff and everything, didn't he?
I don't know. I don't follow
He
Noel
definitely was.
Edmonds' body.
True.
No, it's false. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. It's 2 down. You've got to get the next 3 right to get on the wheel a second. You get on the wheel anyway for phoning in.
Okay.
Let's see. True or false? By the time Prince Charles left school at the age of 18, he still clutched his teddy bear wherever he went. Is that true or false?
That must be false. That must be false.
It is false. He wasn't allowed to. They took it off him. So that's 1 back. You need 2 more. True or false? There is a Catholic church in Liverpool, which inside the church has got a statue of the football star Kenny Dalglish next to the statues of the saints. Is that true or false? So they've got a statue of the saints and they've got a statue of Kenny Dalglish in a Catholic church in Liverpool. Is that true or false?
False.
It is false. Yeah, that would be other sacrilegious. Right, you've pulled it back. You're 2-2. You just need this last one.
Come
right?
on.
Okay. True or false? Let's see what I can find here. Running out of questions here. Right-handed people generally live longer than left-handed people. Is that true or false?
I think that's false. I know, but on average.
Yeah, on average, yeah.
You think it's true? Yeah. Are you sure? True.
It is true. Yay! Pulled
That
it
was
back.
Graham.
Yes, I heard the conversation. Yeah, you were thinking, oh, but it's a funny old thing. I've read a few different things, but I was kind of shocked. I remember this because I'm a left-handed person, and when I first read it, I was shocked. It said that right-handed people live 9 years longer than us. Which one are you?
I'm right-handed.
Right-handed. Well, you're going to live a long and happy life, and I'm going to be out here soon. So, you know. But in the meantime, I get to be left-handed, which is better. Right. Thank you. See you later. I'm going to spin the wheel, okay?
See you later.
Cheers. Okay. Right. I was going to do another where am I, but we're kind of out of time. Unless you all noisily demand another where am I. I'm going to get on with spinning the wheel. Thank you very much to Leslie and Stephanie and Jonathan for coming in. You're the first to respond, and you're saying no, right? Let's just spin it. Let's just get spinny, okay? So let's spin the wheel. We've got a couple of great prizes, actually. Okay, so here's all the names on the wheel. Loads of names on the wheel tonight. If your name comes up, you'll have to send me your address if I don't have it already so that you can get your prizes. So the first prize tonight, apart from Bodgers we've already done, is the socks. All right, Mr. Dolphin socks from Sock Splash, which is young Matthew and his girlfriend, young Beth. And they have started a sock company. And I'll put a picture of it on Facebook later on. Let's find out who's going to win the socks. We spin. We spin the wheel. Who will have their socks? Who's going to get the socks? It's Gary, Dunphy, Alan. Is it going to go all the way? Bill is going to stay. Oh, it's right on the wire. Oh,
Bill.
Bill will get socks. Nice. I wondered if Bill won the socks, but it was Sped who got the socks before. Kung Fu Panda ones. You won those last week. So well done to the Spege. Well done to Bill, who has the socks. Right, our next prize is a 180 million year old ammonite. I think the deal is you have to go to the shop and pick it up. I'm not quite sure, but I'll sort it out. And here comes the spin for the 180 million year old ammonite fossil from Mr. Wood's Fossils. Let's see who's going to get that. This is a good prize. It's all good prizes. Alan, Maz, Miss Snow, Spedge, Kirsten, Louisa, Dunphy Diamonds.
Dunphy Diamonds.
Oh, the computer lady got that spot on. Well, Dunphy Diamonds. Pretty close. Right, so Bill's got the socks. Dunphy Diamonds has got the fossil. GPS got the Bodjaws, is that right? Who got the Bodjaws earlier? And I'm going to spin for the breed. It's time to spin for the breed. Okay, here we go. This is top prize. James the Baker, Herbie's West End, #1 baker in the world. 4 loaves of high quality bread delivered right to your door if you're in Edinburgh. Who's going to win the breed? Breed, 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 breed. Spedge, Louisa, Miss Snow, Serrano, Alan, Gary, Alan, Maz, Miss Snow. Oh! Breed. It's the breed. You've done it.
Miss Snow.
The Snow. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Right. Miss Snow, I'm not sure if you've been a winner before. If not, I'm going to have to get your address. Also, so James the Baker can do the delivery. He needs your phone number as well, so he can text you to tell you when he's coming. So if you can send that to me in a message, that'd be great. Hey, yeah, way. Brilliant. And you are in Edinburgh, aren't you? I think you are. That's good. The Dunphy Diamonds. I can't remember if I've got your address or not. Send me your address so I know where to sort out the fossil. I can't remember. It's Matt who runs the shop up there at the Grass Market. I can't remember. I need to speak to him later, but I can't remember if he'll send it or whether you need to pop into the shop. But it's not going to go off. You know what I mean? 180 million years old. Bill, I've got your address, so I'll pass it on to Sock Splash, who'll sort you out there. And was it JPS? Is that right? Who won the Bodjaws? That's what I've written down. I hope that's right. So JPS, I need your address as well. Name and address. Send me a message on Facebook is the best thing to do. Usually there are other ways to find me, but that's the best way to do it. Well done, Miss Snow. Right. What I need to do, Leslie, you're saying I've definitely got it. I need to write down, because I don't always connect the names with the team names. Right. Leslie, Stokes, Dunphy, Diamonds, Fossil. Right. I should be able to find it. I will find it. It'll be fine. Right, thanks for coming to do the quiz tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to those who have donated and just about keeping me alive right now. Appreciate it. If anyone thought tonight's quiz was worth a little tip, then I am delighted to receive these tips. Spend it on food for my family. That's what it is. I'm not an alcoholic or anything like that, if that's important to you. Man, maybe one of these days I will be. But right now, I just don't have the time or the money to be an alcoholic. How about a quiz bog roll prize UK delivery only? Not sure if it's going to be QShell, but with the high quality product, have you got access to lesser brands than QShell? I thought you only dealt with QShell. Don't tell me, Mr. Spedge, that it's like the cornflakes factory where they make the cornflakes and then they put it in the cornflakes box and then in the Lidl cornflakes box and then in the Aldi cornflakes box and it's all the same thing. Don't tell me that's what happens with a bog roll. Surely. But yes, thank you. I'll take it. I'll put you down as I'll send you a message. And we'll work out exactly what it is. so that I can advertise. I'm trying to get as many sponsors and prizes as possible for Christmas Day. It's going to be like I'm going to be like Santa Claus, but but a bit more fossily and a bit more socky and a bit more toilet rolly. Christmas toilet. There we go. Head that down. Q-Shell. Yeah. Well, I've known Matt for quite a long number of years, who runs the shop. And I was saying on Facebook, does anyone know anyone in Edinburgh? Because I'm trying to make Edinburgh Wednesday like Edinburgh businesses. Try and give it a bit of focus, you know, the Wednesday quiz. And he responded. He says, "Yeah, I'll put up some prizes." So we've got. So he's with us for the next couple of weeks, the next few Wednesdays, and I think Christmas. There's going to be a dinosaur tooth. There's going to be a trilobite, and there's going to be a meteorite as well, which is really old. It's like not that 180 million years is just out of the oven, you know what I mean? But I think it's the meteorite, which is the mad one. It's like 1 billion years old or something. Let me just look it up. I've got a note of it here somewhere. Yeah, it's totally banana. It's 4.5 billion years old. Yeah, you you want to be careful that you don't display the toilet roll and wipe your arse with a meteorite. Make sure you don't get them mixed up. I mean, the universe is that old, more or less. It's like from the foundation of the universe. You go, whoa, a little meteorite. It's small. It's like that small, but it's Kushel. You know what? I might record a song for Kushel. I think I'll write and record a song singing about how good Kushel is. Could be, well, probably won't be Christmas #1 this year. Probably a little bit late for that. Let's make something up. Let's get the beats on. Kushel! Every time I wipe it, gonna swipe it. Kushel. It's my favourite. Kushel. Kushel. Get a bit of a backbeat. Everybody is wiping themselves. It's Kushel. That's what they use. It's the best. It gets you really clean and it feels luxurious in your hand. 3-ply. Gonna clean it up. Kushel. That's the way to go. Come on now. So that's just starting off. I'm sure that'll turn into something fantastic. Oh, look at this. This is good. Louisa, I am a keen home baker. And I would be happy to provide a delicious cake as a prize. And then I see you say there, I will deliver to Edinburgh. Right, okay. Louisa, I'll message you. Oh, this is going to be great. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Right. It's late, folks. I got to go. It's 9:15. Like I said, I might be back on the radio on Friday. I think that's a goer. So I need to write a quiz for that. Aye, what kind of cake? You know what? I would used to say I'd want a chocolate cake, but you know what? I must have got older because now I like fruit cake. Kushel, Kushel, my bell, doo doo. Kushel, Kushel, Kush. Does he have any kryptonite? What, a fossil guy? I don't know. I'll ask him. Is kryptonite real, or is it a completely made-up thing? Like, I know it kills Superman and stuff. And I know Krypton is an element. So is kryptonite real? Let me just look this up. Kryptonite is a fictional material. Right. That's disappointing, isn't it? What's this? There are other varieties of kryptonite, such as red and gold kryptonite, which have different but still generally negative effects on Superman. Yeah. Carrot, chocolate, Victoria, you name it. Man, that's good. A carrot cake, yeah. Everyone likes a carrot cake, don't they? Or is it just me? Can you just knock out a cake just like that then? Because like I think I've made a cake maybe twice in my entire life. It was a huge palaver both times. And at first I thought, this is a good idea. And then I thought, what am I doing? I don't know how to make a cake. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing. This is a mess. It doesn't taste good. I just made everything a mess. It cost loads of money. I had to buy all this stuff. But I reckon that if indeed you are a keen baker, then you'd have all that. You'd have a lot of the stuff, you know, already, so you don't have to spend tons of money. And is it cheaper to make a cake, or is it just cheaper to buy a cake? Because like my daughter was making cakes, you know, and the same thing. We went to Tesco to get a bunch of stuff. I said, make the list. She made the list: flour, butter, all that stuff, sugar, tons of sugar. I go to Tesco with her, and it feels like spend loads and loads of money. And I keep thinking to myself, I could just buy a cake, be cheaper. Oh, never mind that. Just make it. We'll make sure that whoever wins has got none of that business, none of those allergies and stuff. Just get in the way. Just get in the way of a good time. You can ring my bell, bell, bell. Ring my bell. Coo shell. Coo, 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 coo shell. Do, do, do. Yes. More expensive to make, but aye, yeah. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable payoff. Right, I am out of here. I've got tons to do. And you know what? I made a coffee before the start of this quiz and I didn't touch it. So I'm going to have a cold coffee because I quite like cold coffee. And then I might see if I can get some dinner and see if I can stay awake long enough to actually get something done. Thank you all for coming to do the quiz tonight. Love you all. Thanks for any donations that have come in. I really appreciate it. And look out for Christmas Day. Remember to mark it in your diary. Go on Facebook and say you're coming to the thing. It makes it more popular. Hoping for a big turnout on Christmas Day. See what happens. I don't know what people are going to do, but I'll see you later. I'm out of here. Good night.